There are certain words that I cannot say or my videos will be blocked. They will be shadow banned and not able to reach its optimal algorithmic potential. That is a fact. And therein lies the problem. Because I have messages that I want you guys to receive so that you can optimize your body, mind, and emotions. And there are forces that be that do not want that. There's billion-dollar industries that do not want that. They want their messages to be crystal clear and promoted to the masses on an ongoing basis to continue to control the narrative and continue to control the minds. Did you catch that? I'll do my best to get my messages out without feeling the need to have to water them down to beat the system, so to speak. Because I cannot water down my message. I cannot water down the truth. And I definitely cannot water down who the heck I am. Let me start off by letting you know who my messages are for and who they are not for. They are not for people who are already sold on Western medicine. They're not sold for the people who want to take the lazy route. They're not sold for people who are comfortable with the idea of being on prescribed drugs for the rest of their lives. My messages are not for sheep. My messages are not for people who settle in life, in any aspect of their life, and they're comfortable being in that space. My messages are not for people who are comfortable being in a low vibration. They're not for people who are comfortable being in relationships that they have outgrown, being in environments or workspaces that they know that they should have evolved from by now, making lifestyle choices that they know are beneath them, but they still make excuses to stay in that space and place. My messages are not for you. No. So you can just freaking scroll along. But who are my messages for? I think that needs to be answered. My messages are for people who know deep down inside they are called for something higher, for something more, that they have outgrown their situations, and inside of them there is a voice screaming, shouting for them to reach their next levels in life. They know that their body is capable of more. Did you know that in just one finger, we have trillions of cells? And in just one finger, you can have a cell that has signals and a purpose for one thing that's completely different than the cell right next to it. The people who listen to me do not complain that I'm a little too loud. They appreciate it. They accept it. They want more of it. They can tell us from a place of passion. And they are not used to passion because we're in a world that is dulled down. They're so used to people who are complacent that when they see somebody passionate, it scares them and intimidates them. The people who are listening to my messages aren't falling for the okie doke. They're okay with passion. They're okay with a little bit of spiciness, spunkiness. They're okay with that. They're good on that. They may even have a little bit of that in themselves. Maybe I'm pulling it out right now as I speak. They're okay with the fact that I'm going to make you think, that I'm going to make you question some things, that I'm going to make you ask, I never looked at it like that. Here's the deal. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to test every freaking thing. Maybe it's because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, the show me state. I want to show you. I don't want to tell you. I want you to see for yourself. I want you to be convinced on your own efforts. I'm just leading you to the water. You drink it, you get nourished from it.